U.S. Army Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl is returning to active duty with a desk job at a military base in San Antonio, Texas. And despite an ongoing investigation into his 2009 disappearance in Afghanistan, Bergdahl may end up with $350,000 tax-free if he's officially cleared by the Army and deemed to have been a prisoner of war. Our next guest went on as many as 50 missions to find Bergdahl after his disappearance. Retired Army Sergeant Jordan Vaughn joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Peter. How are you?
Morning, Sergeant. Tell us your reaction now. Perhaps he'll get $350,000. He's working now at an Army job in the Office of Protocol. Is this fair? Is this just? Is he a deserter, in your view?
He's absolutely a deserter, in my view. It is not fair or just. I mean, would we release Major Hassan before he was convicted back to active duty and just say, you know, innocent until proven guilty? I don't think so.
Well, in terms of Major Hassan, no one has charged Mr. Bergdahl at this point with any crime, nor has he been charged with any crime involving the death of people. How are they similar and how are they different?
Well, I think there's still a dubious nature behind his disappearance. You know, at best, it was stupidity, incompetence. At worst, it was something a little more nefarious. So until we have the details, and not to mention, if he can't answer for his own actions, how can he be on active duty contributing to the mission? If he can't answer for his previous actions, how is he going to answer for them now?
Why do you think Sergeant Bergdahl did whatever he did when he did it?
I'm not sure, honestly, Peter. It just seems like he was really confused, and he may have had some malcontent and poor intentions. Did
you lose any friends in the theater of war?
I did.
And were friends injured?
Absolutely.
And how do you stack them up in terms of Sergeant Bergdahl's service? And now to see that perhaps he can get $350,000 in back pay and benefits.
I think that Bergdahl is an absolute disgrace to America. You can't even remotely compare him to soldiers that gave their lives in the field of combat for America. And the fact that he could possibly get back pay for that sort of character of service it's a joke.
Is it your fear that Mr. Bergdahl will be whitewashed in terms of his conduct? Do you feel that the White House is making every effort possible to ensure that this thing goes away?
I do believe that that's the White House's intention. They would like this to just go away. That was very clear from the beginning when Susan Rice said that he served with honor and distinction, that they intended for this to just blow over and no one to look into it with any detail, and I think that's still their intent.
What do your other platoon members say, if you've stayed in touch with them? What is their feeling about where we are now with regard to the Bergdahl case?
I think they would all like to see him in shackles right now. I know for a fact, actually. Most of us didn't anticipate him coming back, so that's kind of surprising and maybe a little mysterious that he came back at all and survived several years with the Taliban and Haqqani network. But absolutely now he belongs in shackles for what he did.
Sergeant Vaughn, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Peter.